Australia, the government and the Aboriginal people, we have a big communication barrier still. That's what my belief is. So anyway, this one called Long Time Ago.
I'm the Senior Regional Dietitian for the East Kimberley.
Morning, morning, morning. Long time ago, long time ago, long time ago, big.
Every year practice chronic disease care coordinator.
Long time ago, long time.
My name's Juncullen Rizalajani, skin name Jungra. I'm the East Kimberley Chronic Disease Coordinator with Closing the Gap. Well, chronic disease is a symptom, but you know, how do we tackle it within the individual and within the community?
Alcohol came. My people didn't know about alcohol when we were living in Ivanhoe. We used to didn't know nothing about alcohol.
Communicating with people so they can make the decision to change their behaviours.
Communication, you know, that's the important thing. And if you want to put it more better, I mean, it's another way of closing the gap here, only here in Mirrong country.
Kimberley people still have a cultural difference, you know, from governments, from mining companies, from health departments.
When you talk to Indigenous people, they want to live a long life. They want to be around for their grandchildren.
I tell them, I show them my painting and I tell them story and my grandson. Sometimes we sing in language song.
Because of our relationship with people, when they hear about our program, they will actually want to join the program and get access to the services that we do provide.
Go walk about holiday time like a big ray.
When we talk to one family member, the other family members are listening and they say, well, we want that too.
There's a real barrier, I think, for the Indigenous population coming to the hospital. We sit in an office and we expect them to come to us, and traditional medical models kind of stipulate that's how it goes. But beyond that, we need to step out of the hospital and actually take the services to the people. If you're going to find people and be able to communicate with people and engage people by going out and talking to them in their own environment, then why wouldn't you do it?
Our entire water, the black soil plain, and even cadmium.
I mean, if I go to, you know, Charo country, for example, Halls Creek, I have to learn that language if I got to live there. I can't teach Mirrong there, I got to learn that language, you know.
And if you go to China?
I have to learn Chinese.
I have resources about diabetes. And I can sit down and talk to someone about diabetes.
We used to eat everything from bush. We had a healthy life when I was a little girl.
And then at the end of that, if you ask them what did they understand, oh, you know, I get it. But there hasn't been an actual understanding of what you're trying to explain. If you have a local Indigenous person that can communicate better, almost be like a translator between what the Western knowledge is and, you know, our big words and, you know, and be the middle person to explain in cultural language, well, this is the information and do you understand that?
We try and educate the outside community, you know, non-Indigenous community, mainly government agency, business people, so they can work in better with our people.
long time ago, long time ago.
It's almost like you have an interpreter the whole time, but they actually, they're specialised in their field because they have the nutritional knowledge, but they also have the cultural knowledge to be able to effectively communicate and disseminate that information to people in a way that they will understand.
Everybody has a way of teaching, you know, and Mirong has its own way of teaching system. And that's being there at the right place, the right time, learning it, you know.
And Majoro, it's a true story from long time ago. Walk like hill country.
We have a small part of supporting our patients and supporting the people out in the community.
I'm one of the lucky Mirong that grew up at bush.
Just do the work, come back, hunting every weekend. That's all we used to do.
You had everything there. You had learn all the knowledge from all the old people about the lifestyle.
Long time ago.
We could go out and support the people out in the community by doing education. They're little black berries and they got prickly in the bush.
Really?
Yeah, you only have to look in the hospitals, wherever, go to a clinic and just be a fly on the wall, you know, the barrier is going to be there.
This is all people that were called traditional people, you know. They were born in the scrub. And Milbat will have to walk along the grain.
Medical profession is not going to be, how I say, really don't understand what the people are about.
So I had to start painting and tell my story in my painting about Kananara and Ivanhoe Station.
These nurses or doctors, they don't have the time to explain or to the patient that these are tablets for this is what you have, or this is why you're going to an appointment in Perth. Or
if you're speaking a different language, if you got a different tone of voice, what people are going to say, oh, yeah, we'll do that, but they won't turn up there.
Like husband and wife, really, you know, if they got to get together, live together, they have to understand one another. Well, similar thing with these courses now.
instead of going, right, we make your appointment, give them a bit of paper, what they're going to do is a bit of paper, they're better off lighting a fire with it.
If somebody from another language group marries into our group, they have to learn Mirong.
Big rain come American. The black soil plant. And even cadmium.